Hi, this is my Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Pro, and I've had it for 6 weeks now, just under, and it just rolled over to 1,000 miles. I've just come back from a trip to Brighton from Norwich, so Norwich to Brighton and then back again, and I just thought I'd just tell you how I feel about it after 1,000 miles. The bike is top heavy. As you probably appreciate, it's a heavy, top heavy bike when you're pushing it around slowly, but obviously once your foot's off the floor and you're going, you don't notice that at all. I've had a couple of issues with the bike. I've got to take it for a service today because the oil filler cap is leaking, so that's got to be replaced under warranty. And the other thing I noticed when I had it cleaned in ACF 50s to protect it for the future, this top bar here, this top protection bar, it started to rust all the way around the front there. So that's also been replaced under warranty. I contacted Triumph, they sent them the pictures, they just said, yeah, we'll put in a warranty claim, and they're happy to replace it straight away. So that's really good. The service I'm getting from Triumph is good. If I find anything wrong with it, albeit they're fairly minor, the filler cap, that's just one of those things. The rust on there, that shouldn't be happening after 4 or 5 weeks, so they just got to replace those. Clearly they put on after the other bars were put on at the factory. Those ones were an optional extra, obviously sourced somewhere else or done in a different way, so that'll be fixed. In terms of riding and how it performs, absolutely amazing. It's got a shaft drive. I have noticed though on my trip to Brighton that between 60 and 70 miles per hour it does have a whine that appears to come from the shaft, so I'm going to be asking them about that today, which is a bit annoying. And also, when I'm pushing it slowly around the garage, there's a high-pitched whine then as well. So I'm just going to find out if there's a problem or that's not normal. I'm not sure if it is. On my Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro, I didn't have those, but there again, I didn't have a shaft, I had a chain. Things that are great about the bike, and when I'm riding along, it's been very hot here in Norfolk and down south, been like 28 and 32 degrees. I can push the screen down while riding. It's really easy to do because it just pops up and down. That just makes a big difference. So you can pop that down, get a bit more wind, quite like that. I was having a few problems with the keyless ignition. Sometimes I just turn the bike on, just turn it on here with the key in my pocket, it would just work. And then other times I'd come and turn it on, the display would give an exclamation mark and then it would switch off again. I couldn't get it working. But after doing a bit of research, a bit of testing, what I tend to do is either have the key in the top box, just flick the switch on because I'm putting stuff in the top box before any trip, and it works, or I put the key on the seat here, or I stand near there because there's a sensor under the seat, the rear seat, and the key needs to be fairly close to there. And if it's in my pocket and I'm standing away a bit like here, it doesn't detect the key. Also, if I hold the key up here, that seems to do it. So if you're having problems with the keyless ignition, it's just as simple as where is the key, you just need it in the right place. Now I've done that and I know about it, I don't have any problem starting the bike at all. In fact, not a single one. So it's just about location and if it's close to that sensor. Other things about the bike, I think the handguards I'll probably replace eventually. They're a bit flimsy, I think. I'm in no hurry to at the moment. In terms of, I've got the tyre pressure monitoring system, that works really well, very happy with that. TFT Display is really good, you can see it in all weathers, sunny, rainy or whatever. I have tried the turn-by-turn navigation and I use that quite a lot, I've got to say, that's pretty good. It's nothing fancy, that'd been better if they had integrated CarPlay or the Android system on there, but for just turn-by-turn, that's good. I'm looking to maybe get a tablet and put above here a waterproof tablet so I can put CarPlay on, and then I probably won't use the turn-by-turn navigation. But it's something where actually I won't keep my phone in my pocket, it's a rainy day and I just need to get somewhere, nothing fancy, no frills, I will use the turn-by-turn. The thing that is a bit annoying about it is if I've got a headset linked to my phone, and I sometimes use things on my phone, I have my phone mounted here, really to get the turn by turn and the instructions, you want that your headset connected to the TFT and your phone, but not your headset to your phone. So that can cause a few challenges in understanding which way around you do it. But the way it works for me, I connect my phone to the bike and then I connect the headset to the bike, but I don't connect my headset to the phone in that scenario, and then it just works. So it depends what you want. In terms of everything else, really, it rides brilliantly. There are, and I did notice, there's been comments about vibrations from the handlebars and vibrations from the foot pegs, and I've never experienced that until yesterday on the way back from Brighton. I was doing just about 70 mile an hour, 65, 70 on the motorway, and I found that I was getting quite a lot of vibration from the handlebars, and that was a bit annoying. And then over time, over a space of about an hour, I was constantly at that speed. I was getting it from the foot pegs, and it got to the point where I was getting really frustrated and annoyed with it. I pulled over for some petrol, had a cup of coffee, started the bike again, and then it was back to how it was previously, with a little bit of vibration, not really noticeable. So I wonder if there's a certain speed at a certain revs that does that. So I'll be trying that again today. But I do understand what people mean when they get really frustrated with the vibration from the machine. Now, if it is a certain speed, certain revs, then it's just a case of changing that, but or stopping the bike and starting again. But I wonder if that'll persist. I'll find out. So I've done 1,000 miles on it. Very happy with the bike in terms of how it handles. Very happy with the bike in terms of performance. A few niggling problems, which I didn't expect, but nothing that I'm too worried about. I'll keep an eye on the vibration and report back. But hopefully this is helpful for anybody who's thinking of buying a bike or this bike. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try and answer them. Because if we all help each other around these things, we all benefit.